All right, we're back. Today is Monday, June 29th. Another wild day in the stock market. Let's start it off with the SPY. We finished up plus 580, S&P plus 44, NASDAQ plus 116, small caps plus 33. The VIX fell to 3207. Commodities, gold up to 1782, silver down 18.065. Crude was up 39.63. All right, so what happened today was the main news, and I was calling for all these stocks, the falling wedge. Like all these stocks are forming this pattern here. It's even tighter than this, a falling wedge, which means a tight pattern. It's going to tighten and break up, and that's what happened. And even though the coronavirus news was bad, they didn't seem to affect the market. It was mainly because of Boeing. Critical 737 MAX test flights begin, and that was a big move. And then you have China's aerospace giant faces first, real test, delivers aircraft, Chinese airlines, Boeing, a lot of Boeing headlines right here. And so that was the news. So let's see here, the SPY right here, we're at 304, it's still trending down. It's hard to draw a channel here. It's just more like very tight channel more than a wedge. And you have this low here we talked about in June 15th. So we're at 304. You can see here moving up. So it's looking bullish here for the most part. All right, let's take a look at some stocks today. This is a weird stock. I don't really trade that. Penny stock. BHTG, this was a nice long. This was nice right over pre-market, right over 250. And then with 4, and then like a double top at 4 and fade it. So you play long. This is a pyramid play. Long, like 3 forms of pyramid. That's why I call it that. PHCF. This was pretty nice. Right over 5 started to move sideways. Then the volume, so you dropped really off. You got to be careful with some of these stocks. And it moved to 8. So it was still a good long there. PDSB over 2. Went all the way to 3 and faded, and the daily chart on this broke with ascending triangle. And look at this, look at the volume, 36.5 million. And then we have IDEX. This had the gap down, now we came back up. And this was over 180. Tougher chart, a lot of candles, big moving candles here. FTEK, $1 stock, broke up late. Workhorse, WKHS. This had to really see when these candles are so small and they start to grind up. Look at this. This would like go up like a rocket almost, rocket shape. Look at the volume. This is all bullish volume. There's no bears here. This is an incredible move. If you caught this long, this was a great move. Right over 1250. GPAQ, this was around before. Choppy chart. This came all the way down to 20 EMA, then broke up. LCA, this was an extremely tight chart, but it did have a nice 1450 move. Solo, electric vehicles, great long. You had 2 all the way to 260. You guys never really trade these, but this was actually a great long over 825 and 975. Voxel. This is more of a choppy trade. You see the daily, it's all over the place. I don't like to trade stuff like that. People do. This is over 1, could go to 125. SHLL. Look at the daily chart first. Well above 13 EMA. So this is extreme bullishness. Look at the volume. The down days, look at the volume, much lower. So you know this is a bullish chart. And we get to 31.84 right now. This is a great long. CLSK. This is more of a daily move. You can see here we have a long pattern set up. The lows are getting higher and higher. This could continue. FUV, another, I believe it's vehicles, the electric vehicles. And this keeps going up. This has been on fire too. Look at this long chart all the way since April. BLNK, I think they deal with charging electric vehicles too. This is 22 million, rising up today. AHT, this is a bottom play here. This could bounce up. This is good potential over 1. Nice day today. Ogen, IGC, I think this is a pot play. Put in that 6.8 million today. Crazy volume. Where's the volume now? It was all late. There it is after 3. Gene, plug. Plug has to do a lot of electric vehicles. This has been a great long chart. Let's look down here, some others. INSU. This was a fader after the opens. This is a great short on that. What else we have here? Can F. This is a former pump stock. This pumps a lot. It's trying to break near 250. SPR, Spear Aerosystem Holdings. Looking at the news there. It says path forward will depend on policy actions taken by the government. That's Powell, the Fed chairman. So this is Spirit Airlines Holdings. This has to do a lot with Boeing, a lot of these aero defense, airplane and manufacturer technology. This was a great long. Another falling wedge. Learn patterns, learn wedges, learn extending triangles, cup and handles, pennants, rectangles, double tops, triple top, double bottoms, rising wedges, falling wedges. When you recognize these patterns, you know what it's going to do. I knew this was going to break up. So you can look at a lot of these stocks and you know what it's going to do. The technicals tell you that. And right here we had, you can draw a line here sort of. So this is over about 23.25, then over 23.50. And then this took off. Look at this. This is over $3 gain. That's what you want in trading. You want trading easy. You don't want to make it hard. BHR. This is hotels and resorts. This ain't a bad play here. Very oversold. A penny play, lower play. TGI, another play coming up. What else we have here? Club, no interest. PRTY. This is great support. Party City Holdings. Support rate at 125. Look at that. And then we bounced up here. DFEN. I've been calling this, been watching this forever. This is another aerospace defense. There's the high. So you draw your triangles here, down, getting tighter to a point. Then we broke up today. This was a great run. 17.30%, 1.91. And this was nice right over, draw a line like this. It's not exact. It's over 12, or not 12, excuse me, 1160, you don't want too tight here, 1170, 1175 even. So, and this went up, then it came back. Nice support here. This is today's open, my line comes as. But I think today's open was 1175. I'm not sure why it's 12, but, and this ran up. And then we get a 13. That's another great run. And look where we're at right here. We're at a 1265. Overbought, oversold, 2080. If you get 70-30 is pretty oversold. Extreme is 2080, you know, both levels. So this has a lot of room to run. We had trend line support. So 1, 2, 3, it's looking like it's holding right here. Even if this comes down, it's still oversold. The risk to the downside is not that much at this point. You have upside, very little downside risk. So the upside is looking strong for another run in the market. I believe something's going to happen. I believe there's going to be some sort of package that the government's going to do, another stimulus package. There's going to be something. They want to keep this market going. So we'll see here. Visol. This is very oversold here. Could pop. Brad had a great move. This was 1731. Broke out of this triangle here, symmetrical triangle. What else here? Here's another one. BLDP. Deal. Ballard Power System. So this is going up here. Very long. I believe it has to do with electric vehicles and stuff, possibly. XELA, this is a nice long all the way from April. Still going, might get 75, do $1. So there's Boeing coming out of the triangle. Still very oversold at 26 now. Coming out, that's a big move today at 76 million in volume. And this is another one. This took off right, where are we at here? Right from 180, 182. This was a great long. And what do we do after this? A lot of these patterns are forming the same pattern. Do we come down now? It's oversold. I don't think we're going to stay down. We're going to stay flat. It's not going to be one of these moves where we just fall off a crash. I don't think so. The lows are getting higher overall. Could we get an inside day? Yes. But I think we're going to get at least to the upside here. We'll see if we can get up to, maybe we get to here. I'm not sure how long it'll take that recent high. We'll see. Eats. This is another one coming out of a triangle. See that? Same pattern. GIII apparel group. You draw a line here. Let me put it in here. And this is breaking out. It's a great support. See, this is actually how a lot of these patterns work. You have an ascending triangle. To a T, it almost works. It's almost like the algorithms know this. Up, came down, and now this is now support. This was resistance, and it broke out. Now it's support, and look, it's breaking out. This has great potential for a long here. It's getting hot here. Make sure my computer doesn't overheat. What else do we got here? WTRH. The trend is up. Trend. Look at that. Up. Breakout now. This has good potential to continue. 10 million in volume. NR, Newport Resources. This is breaking out too. Very oversold. Cake. Cheesecake Factory. That's a big candle today. This put in a great long. This was a U pattern, red to green, and right over that previous pre-market high 2075 was a great long. That'll give you a great gain. Now, a lot of these patterns oversold. We went the opposite way. We went from low to high on that run from the 8th, 14th to the 8th. So what's that, almost 2 weeks, about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks. So now we're at the downside. Now we're coming out of this now. It's just like the opposite. You can't go up forever. You can't go down forever. Looks like the next move is going to be up here. So that's why I'm expecting more good news. The patterns always tell you what's going on in the market. Like when we're at the top here, I knew we were going to crash. I just didn't know why. You don't know why you're going to crash. And it was some crazy news out of nowhere, the coronavirus. So now we're going up here, and I expect be some rally here, some really strong rally. That's why I'm expecting government to do something, step in. Something's going to happen again. Because we're here, unless we get some sort of weird news and we crash down, like fade. I don't see that here. We're so oversold here. I don't see it. It's not going to be a crash here. Even though the cases are rising, coronavirus, I just don't see it at this point. COTY, nice room to the upside here. Maybe we get to 6. What else we got here? Excuse me. All right, so running down the list here. All right, let's take a look at TNA, some of the ETFs. This is another one, trend line. Great support. We almost like double bottom on stochastics. This had a strong move today, up 10%. It's coming out of this triangle, descending triangle. Look at the support. It's almost to a T right here. I think we can get back up. I think we get it the next high, 35. This is the way it's going. Look at the pattern. You're getting wider on these as this broadening channel or wedge. So that's looking very bullish. Nail. This is another one. Good volume today, 2.1 million. Sliding down. You're getting wider. We'll see if the next move now is up. Because we had small buy, buy, and this could be the next buy. We'll see. What else do we hear? Dime Brands. This is coming out of the wedge right here. This actually went below support right here. So 42.51. This has a lot of room. This could get us 38.2, 50% fibs level. So this is looking very oversold, still good to the long side. Let's take a look at UDAL. UDAL is fighting this bottom right here, very oversold. Still has nice room to the upside. It was a great long today. And this was a little bit tougher. You can draw a line here, your pre-market high, then it was here, and then it sort of was red to green, all these red candles. So that's your first sign. You can usually do, I usually like at least 2 green candles, and I'm like confirming that. So over 59, this is a great long. SPXL. This is another one here, sliding down. Looks like it's gonna boom, boom, double bottom and break up. We will see. Another one, look at this, red to green. That's perfect how you want it. Right at the open, the most volatile time, red, and then green that we took off, and the market took off. TQQQ. This is another one. Look at these wicks. These are hammer candle wicks. At least for today. You just go look for today, and look at that. Bounced right up, and it just took off the NASDAQ. Follows the NASDAQ. FAS, financial. This one too, straight up. Not as big of gain. And it went sideways. It was a good long. Soxol, the semis. This was nice too. 1, 2, 3, 4 red. Look at these hammer candles. Look at it. Hammer candles pushing out that bottom, and they come right back up. So 163. After hours, it's at 180 right now. So this is really looking good long. LABU. Big hammer. Tail. This came straight up. This was more of a straight up move, and that was a good long. All right, so that is for that. Let's take a look at some airlines. ALK coming out. Look at this, 19 right now. You can hold this till 80. It might take a while. It might take a week. It might take a month, but you're gonna get paid for this. And this is coming right back up. Good volume today, 3.4 million. And this is another one right over 34.50. And look at that, great long. JetBlue. These are all the same patterns. You notice all these charts right now, the same patterns. This is why I think the market's going to be stronger. Small caps are not going to be as strong. There were some good movers today, but right here, look at this. And up, another move. JetBlue is strong. HA, Hawaiian Holdings, 1.4 million. This hasn't been doing that great of volume as before, but it's still a good long. AAL, look at that, support at 12. Love, Southwest. This is really a breakout, really breaking out of a triangle right now. And then we have, let's do NCLH. This is Norwegian. This is finding nice support here. Look at this, coming up. Good volume today, right out of the triangle. Then this is still in the triangle, but it showed a positive green candle today, so watch that. What are some more restaurants? Ruth. This is sideways, and look how this touched the 23.6 fib. People tell you they don't work. They work exactly to a T. That's why the algorithms, they all know this. It's all programmed in here from the top. See, that's why this was the last move before the drop. Then we dropped all the way down, and it came up, and now we're, coming back. This is good room for a long play. Some oil plays, Oxy, forming across here. This might start to break up now. They weren't that much in the rally today. APA, this is sort of drifting sideways, but holding. We'll see how it goes long. REITs, MFA. This is coming out. This is once it slide out. Look at this. It's going to go right up, I believe. Hall. This is a big candle today. Look at that. There's 916,000. Not a great volume, but it came out. Slid right out here. This falling wedge. Great long. ONDK. And look at that. Came out of the wedge too. Good volume. 1.5 million. But compared to Friday, it was weird. Look at that volume drop. But so that is it for now. So we have the patterns formed. Let's go back to the SPY. Right now the SPY is at 304. We're at 304 right now, about here. Let's see if we can break out of this and we come up to about 320 on a rally. A lower high, but it's still a rally. We'll see. So that's it for now. Please subscribe, like the channel. And we have these patterns all falling down, but they're moving up now. We're very oversold, so the chance to the upside is good at this point. The downside risk is less on a lot of these stocks. They're already beaten down from the highs. Like the stock's 20 and it went to 10 in a quick range. Yeah, you just lost 50%, so that's already a strong move. So just look at it that way. All right, that's it. Take care, guys, and peace for now. Peace.